dream fulfillment, how to make your dreams come true, the law of attraction. Is it real? It's real powerful. Welcome in, much love. Trav here, hope you're doing awesome. Love you. I am here taking a walk by the river in Nashville. Beautiful day. Walking back to the house. Got a lot of work to do today. Tomorrow I've got a tournament time, and I see myself winning. That's what it is. I see myself winning, and I see myself persisting. I see myself taking more shots. This year, I've been fucking blessed since October. It's only been 6 months. A year and a half ago, things were looking not so good. But for those of y'all who followed, saw me in Hawaii, you saw me in Europe, you saw me in Mexico, you saw me all around the US in the last 6 months. It's been fucking insane, and I believed it would happen, and I made it happen. I set the intention, I'm not gonna lie that I was lucky visualizing a card and drawing it right then. I'm not gonna lie that it's not gonna work this easily for everyone, but I'm here today, and I've been going, as I go for my walk, I've been in the habit, I go for a walk, and on my way, I listen. On my way back, I share. So I've been listening to Will Smith, I've been listening to Jim Carrey, I've been listening to very successful people on their thoughts on the law of attraction. Is it real? And this Jim Carrey story is just so unreal, almost. It's too crazy, where he visualized wealth. That's something that he wanted for himself. It's something that he wanted for his family. He's visualizing wealth. He's visualizing, when he has nothing, he's driving around the nice houses in the neighborhood and saying, hey, that's mine, I just don't have it yet. Mark Cuban, the same way, he used to drive around the nice houses when he had nothing and say, that's gonna be mine, and not that long. Even crazier, Jim Carrey, he writes a check to himself for $10 million, puts it in his wallet, for acting services rendered, gives himself 3 or 5 years. Thanksgiving 1995. And right before Thanksgiving 1995, he finds out he's making $10 million from Dumb and Dumber. Chance? I don't think so. I think that's the power of setting an intention. I believe that's the power of setting an intention. And Will Smith says, man, you gotta believe. If I think it, it's done. If I think it, it's going to happen. If I want it to happen, it will happen. Real? What do you think? Just listening to Russell Brand, and he says, think about this. We only have the 5 senses, a narrow slice of the 5 senses. We can see only a tiny, tiny frame, tiny degree of the light spectrum, and all the other shit we have no idea, we can't see. We can only hear a tiny bit. We can't hear dog whistles, right? We can only feel a tiny bit. So there's all this other stuff going around, floating around, so that we know we don't know. So does it sound mystical to say that if I believe that this will happen, it will happen because a vibration of thought? Maybe, maybe not, but we know that we don't know. So it could be true, and it seems true, and we know that it's powerful. Excuse me here as I try to cross a busy street. I see myself doing this. I've been reading Marilyn Monroe. This picture is like a Marilyn Monroe pose. I saw it in the book. I thought it was a powerful image. And one thing about her, a lot of people don't realize, kids, we don't know that much about her, but she lived in an orphanage when she was a kid, and from her orphanage, from the 20-person dormitory, she could see one of the Hollywood studios signs, and she would look at it every night before she went to sleep and say, that's gonna be me, I'm gonna be a star, right? I'm gonna have respect. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. I'm this little orphan girl. She had a mother, but her mother had a lot of psychological and physical problems. She said, that's gonna be me, and she made it happen. You look at every case, there's no success without intention. There's no accomplishment without seeing it first, right? Seeing this other, what's his name, John Jones or something, this UFC fighter started signing his name, Champ 2011, and he became Champ 2011. He says, I have nothing to lose by saying that I'm going to win. I just feel that I'm going to win. And he won, right? There's too many examples of this for it to be nothing there. Maybe the thought vibration thing, maybe that's a bunch of bullshit. But what we do know is that setting a powerful intention and putting your attention there can make some unbelievable stuff happen. So what I am doing and what I want you to do is have powerful thoughts of intention, powerful statements. Say, I will win, I'm going to win this tournament. It can't hurt me to say that, to think it's going to happen. It can't hurt me to say, I'm going to Japan. I see myself in Japan in July, 2-3 months from now. It can't hurt me to say that. It can't hurt me to say, this channel you're watching right now is going to have 1 million subscribers in 2020, right? That's why I make these videos, because I know the audience is small, but I just have this feeling. I have this feeling. Really, I see 100,000. I'm not sure if that's the kind of attention that I want, so maybe it will be smaller because I'm not dreaming that big. I see myself with the big family. I'm excited for that. I see myself with the massive impact and being financially rewarded for that. I can see it, and I want you to see it too and say, hey, I see myself here. I'm going to have this. I'm going to accomplish this. Why not? It can't hurt, right? Set a daily practice of it. Go for a walk and say, I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to make it happen. I will persist. I guarantee you I persist. I thought it, so it's done. These things that I want, I'm going to get. It can't hurt. It can only help. Do it in the morning. What I like to do, and a lot of things I see successful people do, is writing it down and pinning it up somewhere. Damon John, FUBU, Power of Broke, you may know him on Shark Tank, marketing genius. He writes down his goals on a piece of paper and looks at them every night. Every night he looks at his goals. Sets the intention, makes it happen. Who else does that? Grant Cardone as well. Looks at his goal, reads his goals out loud every night, I heard. One of those guys does it like, not every night, but frequently, right? Put it on your wall. Put your goals on your wall so you see them. Put them in your wallet like Jim Carrey, right? So that you're reminded about it every single day. Remind yourself the power of intention, power of thought. Get yourself The Secret. Get yourself The Secret. Incredibly powerful book. What's her name? Rhonda Byrne. And my caveat is this: The Secret and intentions, it doesn't work without action. That's also important. I think it is done. Well, it's done because you have to do it. I did it, right? It's not enough to think these things. It's very helpful to start with the intention, but you always got to follow up with action, right? Jim Carrey, he saw it and he acted. He acted. Will Smith acted. Marilyn Monroe acted. Damon John took action, right? That's the key as well. So it's more than just I think it, I see it, but why not start your day, start your intention with, I am this, I am great, I am great. I've got a massive gift to give. I'm going in an upward direction, and I'm gonna take as many people as I can with me. I'm gonna take you with me, right? I see myself, I see our audience growing. I see my impact growing. I see myself rising. I see myself being rewarded with it. I see myself surrounded by friends, family. Great. I see myself in a great place with great people surrounding me. And I want you to come with me, right? Why not? How can it hurt me to say these things? It can't. That's the power of intention. Dreams come true. Careful what you dream, but I've seen dreams come true. Thinking back to what I'm doing in magic right now, not a lot of people would dream for that. Well, some people would. Monetize your hobbies, whatever. Turn your favorite game into your work. Work through the community and game that you love. A lot of people wouldn't necessarily wish that, but I wished it. And it was crazy as I came up and started to get, I remember getting Facebook friend requests from Hall of Fame players that I was reading their articles when I was like 12 years old. And here they are adding me. And here I am beating them in tournaments. This is crazy, but I saw it. I knew it was possible. I saw myself writing for these sites. I saw myself traveling the world, and here I am doing it right now. It's crazy how you set that belief, and it will happen. It will happen. I saw myself playing basketball in Europe, and I didn't play on a professional team, but that didn't matter to me. I wanted to play on a team. And a lot of people didn't see that happening for me. It's like, well, how are you even going to get out there, and how are you even going to play? And this was in 2014, right? Like, I started playing basketball in high school. I'm not that tall. That's late, and with my kind of build, it's just not going to happen. But I saw a way to do it, and it wasn't the way that a lot of people would think, but it happened, right? And dream checked off, so many dreams checked off, and I've got a lot more to check off. I keep dreaming. When I accomplish one, I'll put a new one on there. I want to see things happen. But again, it's not enough to set the intention. You got to take daily action. I'm shooting this video. I'm talking to you today. I'm doing it every day. I'm not taking breaks. It's important to take daily action. I'm working on my competitive game every day to get better. I'm working on my body. I'm working on my mind every day. I'm building my relationships, old friends, new friends, every day. Bringing people in close and taking them along with me. Again, it's not enough to just say that this is going to be done, because eventually you have to figure out how you're going to do it and take some action to go make it happen, right? That's powerful. That's powerful. So my suggestion to you right now, because I always say, put this shit into practice right now, today. It's not enough to think, that's kind of cool. I always want to put it into practice. Here's some things you can do. I got 3 of them for you. Number 1, listen to inspirational people who have accomplished great things. Go on YouTube, do it on your morning commute, do it on your morning walk. Do it before you go to sleep. I'm a big fan of having an internet curfew, so I like in the morning, because I don't want the internet to disrupt my sleep. When I'm walking, I'm learning from the greats. Find someone who inspires you, who's got a lot of value to share with you. Careful what you listen. Could be me. I'm regurgitating a lot of greats, so that's plenty. I accomplished a little, but I'm sharing thoughts from people who accomplished a lot. Number 2, say your goals out loud. Write them down, your dreams, things that are going to happen, that you're going to make happen. The person you're going to be and how you're going to do it. Write it, put it in your wallet, put it on the wall, tattoo it on your body, whatever it takes to be reminded every day that, hey, this shit is going to happen. It's going to happen. See it. I see it for you. I'm going, and I want you to come with me. Right. Number 3, go out and take action. What's something you can do today? Today, I can learn and I can share. It's 10 a.m. and I already done a lot. What is it? Not even 10 a.m. What else? I said I'm gonna win tomorrow, so I'm gonna practice tomorrow. And I'm gonna sleep well, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and I'm gonna be in better shape than all the competition, with better strategy than all the competition. I'm gonna make it happen so that I can go to Japan. I see it. What's next? That's it. 1. Breathe inspiration. Why do you think they call it inspiration? Inspirate. Breathe it in. Number 2, breathe out. Say it aloud. Write it down. Number 3, go out in the world and do. And that's it for me. Hope you found this helpful. I love you, appreciate you for everything. Would love to hear what you have to say in the comments, what you think. Share your experience, that'd be awesome. And that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Make it happen. Let's go.